Shedeur Sanders just threw an absolute dime 34-yard touchdown to rookie tight end Harold Fannin Jr. And I wanted to break down exactly how he did it right before halftime. You're down 7-0. There's 46 seconds left to go, and this is beautiful. So first thing we notice here is the offense is in 12 personnel. You got your one running back in the backfield, two tight ends, one to each side, David Njoku and Harold Fannin. Now, Jerry Jeudy to the bottom side of our screen is going to clear out. He is getting down the field trying to take away not only his DB, but if we can also take away this safety, that will be huge. So just keep in mind, Jerry Jeudy is running a clear out. From there, we're going to use our running back to get out into the flats. Reason being is because if they have a flat defender, they are taught to take whatever's kind of underneath. So whatever's going to happen here is Harold Fannin is going to release vertical, try to get behind the second level of this defense, and then he's going to break it to the outside into a wheel route. Again, you got your flat, and you got your clear route here to the bottom side. This is the route concept. So as Shedeur Sanders drops back in the pocket, first of all, does an amazing job stepping up, hitching in the pocket, and then staying cool, calm, collected under pressure, throwing a dime to Harold Fannin, who then lowers the shoulder and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. This is just beautiful execution. Offensive line is in a 5-man scat protection. They're going to slide over here to the left. You're going to get man-to-man to the right here with the chip and release off the top side with David Njoku. And once again, you're going to see them generate leverage to the outside as they double team the interior. Once again, back foot hits the ground. So amazing how he steps up and resets the feet. A lot of guys panic. They step up and they look to run. Right here, he doesn't. Eyes are always down the field. Tells me this is a true passer. This is a guy that wants to throw the football, and it's a really good pass. Once again, you see Harold Fannin get behind the second level. We have the flat here, and overall, we do what we need to do. Big time touchdown there for Shedeur Sanders. We're going to have a part 2 where we break down the entirety of the game from Shedeur. If you want that video, comment down below part 2. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys probably within the next hour or two with the full breakdown here from Shedeur Sanders. Man, he's going to earn the starting job. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now, this is 3rd and 15. I do want to give you a heads up. We're going to go through everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you guys. It's 3rd and 15. The route concepts are very simple, where you get a bunch of just hitches over the middle of the field. Get a little bit of pre-snap motion. We can tell it's zone. We're going to get a running back out of the backfield, out in the flats here pretty early here. And again, we're going to be running like the stop route here. You're going to see to the bottom side, I believe that's Jerry Jeudy. He's running more of a go ball, but what he is doing is clearing out this. Let me move my screen a little bit. He is clearing out this bottom side safety in this DB. So as that happens, Shedeur needs to take what the defense gives him, right? Let's just be honest here. You take this, you might be able to pick up 7 yards. If you pick up 7 yards, you A, make this manageable for a 4th down if you want to go for it, but B, and probably more importantly, you keep your team in field goal range. So he's looking at Fannin. He's very non-committal to throwing that football, which is fine. Take the dump down. Take the dump down. Take the dump down. It's there. We wait too long. And this was the problem with Shedeur. It just took too long to make a decision. And I believe with this clear route to take away 0, you need to throw this. You need to throw this ball. We got to throw this ball. I don't care if we only pick up 7 or 8. Yeah, it looks like he wants to go for the home run. You don't always need to pick up the home run, man. There's times in the NFL where you throw a 4-yard pass and they pick up 21 yards. That's why you have playmakers out in space. And right here, ultimately, we take too long to make this decision. It comes down to being able to make a decision quicker. And I want to look at the All-22. I'm not going to say he had a terrible game, say he had a bad game, say he had a great game. I want to watch the All-22. We'll make that part 2 in a couple of days. But off this play, what I can see alone with this guy biting on the go ball, the ball got to come out here. It's got to come out now. Even if we pick up 4 yards, we still get field goal. But because we don't, now we're at a field goal range, okay? That's at least my opinion. What do you guys think about it? Now, it's very tough to see what's happening. Here's another sack he took in this game. Very tough to understand what's happening without the All-22, and ultimately, I'm going to wait to make my decision on this game. There's still a lot of plays I want to break down, so stay tuned. Before we get into it any further, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more of these videos, comment down below part 2 for the second part. But here is one where they're going to be in a slide protection off to the left. They're going to get man-to-man to the right. Now, ultimately, he does feel pressure off that backside, which forces, I mean, good pocket awareness, feeling that pressure and feeling the pocket start to break down where he gets outside the pocket. So you extend the play a little bit. But let's go back, right? We got trips here to the bottom side, and you're going to see a little stop route. Now, it's 2nd and 10, so you don't need a big chunk play. Again, I can't really tell exactly where the DBs are, but I do know we have a little bit of separation, so the ball could come out here. Again, I want the all-22 to really make sure I'm seeing he's real, but as he gets outside the pocket, really just nothing there, gets caught from the backside, and nothing you can really do about that play. I mean, he doesn't have blazing speed. If we get the ball, boom, right there, maybe something happens. So there might be an issue there where he just doesn't get the ball out quick enough, he doesn't make those reads properly. But it's all things that are going to happen over time, okay? You can't sit here and blame him for this game. 49ers have a good defense led by Robert Saleh. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, okay? The Browns' offensive line, I'm going to be quite honest with you. The Browns' offensive scheme is terrible. It is terrible. The plays that they run are just terrible. But again, I want to save a lot of the film for the all-22. We're going to keep going, but don't expect crazy breakdowns. A lot of his completions, we're going to break down into part 2. Monday Night Football is officially here. We got Packers, we got Eagles. Should be a really good game. At least in my opinion, it's got that potential. Now, I'm having so much fun on the Sleeper app. I can possibly over 1,000x my money every single day on this app, and it has been so much fun so far. And I kind of wanted to share you some of my picks before we do so. Now, you guys can see them. But if you use my promo code DUBS, you see it right here, you are going to get a 100% match deposit up to $100, which means if you put in $100, they're going to give you $100. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50, right? It is a steal, I would do it just for that. Now, take a look at my picks. I'm going Saquon Barkley, more than 50 rushing yards. A.J. Brown, more than 40 receiving yards. Jalen Hurts, at least 1 touchdown. Jordan Love, more than 200 passing yards. And Romeo Doubs, more than 40 receiving yards. It's all lower than you may think, and I think it's safe. 30 to win 63, not too crazy, not too wild. Let me know what you guys are doing for tonight. Are you going big? Are you staying safe? Let me know, and let's get back to the video. We also had this throw by Shedeur. This one was early in the game. A little bit of an overthrow, I will say. I don't want to put all the blame on him. I will be honest with you guys when I say that I believe if you would have given this guy maybe some first team reps over the first 12 weeks of the year, obviously being number 4, number 3, number 2, and not getting first team reps, yeah, it's going to affect the way you have chemistry with these wide receivers, how you know how fast a guy like Jerry Jeudy is when he's running down the field, right? So there is a lot of things that should get better over time. This play, they're going to be in a slide protection off to the right. I will admit the offensive line does great versus this protection. They're going to get a little block and release into an out. They're going to get a swing out. They're running back here to the top side. I believe we're going to get kind of like this cross over the middle. You got an out over here, and then we're going to get like this deep crosser down the field that eventually turns up the field. Now, as Shedeur drops back, he does a really good job, and actually that Harold Fannin route is a little bit more vertical, more of a vertical crosser route, as Jerry Jeudy does flash open here. Let's actually go through Shedeur's progression. So he scans right. Looks like his first read is to the outside here. Scans, moves off Jerry Jeudy pretty quickly. Might have been able to have him right there, but this linebacker's kind of sitting over the middle. Could be scary. So as we drop back, there's plenty of time, right? They only send 3, so we have time here. Now, Jerry Jeudy ends up breaking out late. But again, this is when timing comes into place. It is slightly overthrown. I want to see the all-22 clip of this thing to see if Jerry Jeudy maybe slows down his route at any point, because we did see that last game with Jerry Jeudy, which I was pretty, upset about because a lot of people blame Shedeur. I can't tell with this one as of right now, but it's there. It's open. Could have, should have been a touchdown. But again, it all comes down to having timing, having chemistry, and you're not going to build any of that when you have 0 reps with these guys for the first 12 weeks of the year. I mean, going through training camp, preseason, most of the regular season until you're the starter with having just no reps at all. I mean, that is unheard of, and that's kind of what he's going through right now. So yes, it's an overthrow, but I'm going to give a little bit of leverage here because has no chemistry with these guys yet. Now, it should be happening anytime soon. I mean, that needs to start building now. Another interesting throw here by Shedeur. Got a little bit lucky on this one. It is 2nd 11. We're going to be, once again, that slide protection off to the right. You got man-to-man to the top side of your offensive line. You're going to get outside release here. We're going to manipulate outside, release to the inside here with Isaiah Bond. He's ultimately going to be running like this deep little stop route. Now, ultimately, because he beats his DB with this fake move to the outside, Shedeur Sanders loves this, right? Boom, plant the right foot into the ground. Get your guy to open up his hips in the wrong direction. You guys can barely see it, but there you go. Now, he's trying to throw this ball, but you're going to see the right tackle in man-to-man just get beat off the edge. It gets bulldozed, maybe 3 to 4 yards back into the front side. The quarterback and the defensive lineman gets his arm on the hand, or not the hand, but maybe the bicep area of Shedeur Sanders, which, I mean, don't know how it got there, but it did, and Isaiah Bond comes away with a nice little, like, 17, 18-yard pickup here. Very tough throw to make while getting hit, but this is the right decision. And obviously, if we had a little bit more acceleration on this football, probably would have gave Isaiah Bond some more time to make a move after the catch. But hey, getting the ball there while getting your arm hit is kind of impressive, if you ask me. Another interesting play here for Shedeur Sanders. They come out in 12 personnel, essentially 1 running back, 2 tight ends, one to the both to the bottom here, David Njoku and Harold Fannin. Now, ultimately, we're going to be running this play where we toss it out to Quinshawn, and then he's going to then hand it off to Isaiah Bond as he loops around on the end around. Now, you're going to see Shedeur get out here, and what's interesting about this play is you don't usually see quarterbacks go out to make a block. Now, that's not because they don't want to block. It's more because they're told not to block because they don't want them to get hurt, right? So, as Shedeur gets out, he understands that, listen, if we want to win this game, I got to do whatever it takes, okay? I don't care what they tell me. I'm going to put my body on line, and he kind of lowers his shoulder, goes, makes a block, and, you know, it's just the effort level for me. I mean, I know this is not a game-changing play, and ultimately they did lose this game, and Shedeur did not play perfect football. The offense didn't play perfect football. It's not all on Shedeur, but I love the effort level of Shedeur, and I think that he knows, he understands that it can't, he's got to do more than you think. And just picking up a block like that can help sometimes, right? Because maybe if you don't pick up this block, right, the angle he has, think about it, right? If the angle he has is more like this instead of this, right, you could tell how this play could change. So again, just effort level for me. That's all I really care about. Changes the angle of that guy, ultimately gives him more time to break that tackle, get up the field. I don't mind that at all out of Shedeur.